session 7 today. Okay, so where we last left our heroes, you guys are still stuck inside the Guild of Foreign Trade, okay? And each of you have some things to do here. It's up to you whether you complete the quest or not. If you wish to bail, you can also, although it's not recommended. And as for Hoga, you are still experiencing a period of rest. It is now mid-afternoon, okay? Your day is halfway done. Halfway done, alright? And you guys sent the letters early in the morning, right? Yeah, so you won't get it back not so soon, but maybe soon, depends, okay? We shall see. And just a gentle reminder, at this point, right, please remember that this is a live environment, so strictly no table talking, okay? So whatever you say, please say it from your character's perspective so that gameplay can be smoother. Yeah, alright, so let's continue from here. Just outside the Guildmaster's office. Do you have your ticket to enter?
Yes. Only one of 1,000 tickets we've Yes.
Okay, that's great. Alright, so there are a few people waiting outside, so you have to take your turn. Okay, you see that just outside the office, right, there are a bunch of chairs. Yeah, all lined up. So there are only 2 seats left though, so who would like to sit?
You guys can sit, I can stand.
Just to have your concentration, just sit. You break it.
Okay, we shall start the round with Lu. So in this way, okay, clockwise as usual. Lu, can you roll 1d4?
Oh no. 2.
You waited 2 hours before it's your turn.
Not bad.
Yeah, average roll.
Okay, so somebody opens the door and says next, and you're up. Would you like to go in?
Yes.
Okay, so the person who shows up and says, opens the door to say next, right, is this dude, and you have seen him before. You have seen him before. Okay, you have seen him before. His name is Toast. He's a tiefling butler. You've seen him before, okay? And he says, why, hello, I know you, and you. Well, Master and I was worried, we actually went back to the finished spells to remove the barrier around you. But you're already gone. What's with that? We waited 3 days. In the cave. Mystic Man roll history.
I can just tell her.
Never mind, let's see whether she remembers.
Damn it.
You know my history is like what?
Aren't you very smart?
Oh yeah! No, they were
13.
13. Okay. Yes, remember you were captured by one of the Shadow Princes to be given off as a gift, and you were kept in this cave with a bunch of runes around you, and you couldn't leave for so many days. You had to poop in a bucket and everything. That guy! Yes! That's not the guy!
He's not the one who locked you out. He's the one who tried to get you out.
I'm very confused.
So Taurus looks at you and he says, you clearly don't remember me, don't you?
No, I don't. He's the butler of the Red Wizard.
He looks very hurt right now.
Oh no!
Wait, you didn't meet the Red Wizard, right?
Yeah, I did.
He was bad. He was very, very fat. He made fun of me.
Yeah. Yeah, this is his butler. And they offered to help rescue you, and you agreed to let them help. But then you didn't believe that they will come back and help you. So they left. And then while you were waiting, you tried other methods. You didn't manage to escape. Then your friends showed up.
And I did escape.
Yeah, and you did escape after that. So a few days after you left, they came back and they saw that you were gone.
That means whatever deal you made is now. Right?
She already paid it.
I didn't get,
She already paid it.
if I didn't get the help.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens when that happens.
You paid it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else rescued me, so I already got out.
I can see that. Anyway, that's over, although I did wait for you for 3 days. You know, a letter would have been nice. That's what he says.
If I left the letter, they would have definitely found me.
A letter to us. Miss us.
If I had written a letter, they would definitely would have read it, whether it was for you or to anybody else.
Okay.
Right?
Oh.
Yep, so he just sighs heavily and
Thank you for waiting.
he just sighs heavily and kind of gives up. And then behind him you see this other tiefling female. And then he says, let me introduce again. This is I'm Toast. This is Finora. She's kind of edgy, so you can ignore her. And she's just looking at you like this.
Okay.
Reminds me of you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just giving you all the evil eye and just looking at you, okay? So he says, alright, please come in, please come in. Okay, since you're here, welcome to stay.
Wait,
Is this your first time?
This is butler, then what are you doing in the guild? Oh no! She's the guild master!
Yes. So, wait.
No, we never kidnapped once, guys!
But it wasn't he.
It's not him.
Oh right, it's the I keep forgetting!
Okay, so you're just talking to yourself at this point, right?
But then,
Okay, so this is the guild's master office. It's the biggest office in the fort, okay? Because after all, this entire place belongs to him. This entire place belongs to him, okay? Yeah, so it is very extravagantly furnished. There's velvet curtains, pillows, diamond chandeliers, lush embroidery all over the floor, gold trim, jewels, diamond chandeliers, things like that. Beautiful paintings and very artistic carpentry. So the whole place just looks extremely extravagant, like a palace, okay? Once you enter. And of course, the office, right, once you step inside, it looks much bigger than how the room should look like. Yeah, so this is obviously some extra dimensional pocket. Okay, so when you enter, you see that the space looks as is, and hang on. Toast gives Mystic Man a scroll. Can you take the scroll? Yeah. He says, this is your half of the bargain. We didn't use it, but you pay for it, so here you go.
thank you! I can't read this.
It's a scroll, and when you open it, it's got very difficult high arcane magic written on it. And basically it's a spell to remove the runes around your barrier previously. Yeah, but because it wasn't used, well, you can have it now. So now you have this special scroll in your inventory, okay?
I just write scroll spells to remove runes around barrier. What's it called?
Hang on. It's called Samus's scroll. SAMUS_S scroll.
Okay.
Okay? Because he's the one who wrote it for you.
Thank you for saying Samus.
Okay, so it's just a quick check. Your inventory is your painting still with you? You know which painting I'm talking about?
Did I write it down?
Have you lost it?
I think I still have it, maybe. I thought we lost.
You lost it. I remember because I wrote here that you lost it.
Oh. I think we lost it.
You lost it.
Goodbye, painting. Where did we lose it?
Because it's hanging on the wall.
That's awkward.
Damn it!
It's very awkward.
It was only her inventory that
Yes,
wasn't
yes,
needed.
yes.
That's why we lost it.
Yeah. So your paintings on the wall. So one of the very beautiful paintings is happens to be your painting, which is a painting of Gohard Dasil, that problematic elf. It's hanging on the wall right now. Okay, so yeah. Okay, Mystic Man, can you give me another perception check, please?
What else?
13.
13?
Lucky enough.
Okay, so when you look around the office, right, it seems that the guild master himself is not here. So it's just his butler and his assassin here, and also his doggies. His doggies are here also.
Ooh.
Yeah, his doggies.
Dogs are cute.
Yeah, the dogs are very cute. Dr. Dog and Prince of Darkness. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's their names, I remember now. Yeah, Dr. Dog and Prince of Darkness, they're here, okay? And they're like, they're just sitting there doing that, although the whole place smells like sulfur. Yeah, because they're hellhounds. Yeah, okay, so the guild master's table is right at the end, of course, at the very end of the office. Very, very lavishly decorated, but the chair is empty, okay? And then there are sofas around for you to sit down. So Mystic Man and Lou and Hoga, as you make yourselves comfortable by the couch, right? Mystic Man, you can't sit down, so you're standing, right? And when you're standing, you're looking over his table, and immediately you spot a very familiar egg-shaped object nestled on a pedestal in a cushion. It's glowing.
Oh no!
Why do I always forget everything? It looks familiar.
Roll for history.
Oh.
What did I can see?
8.
You don't remember what that is?
Which makes sense, I honestly don't remember what it is.
Lou, can you roll a perception check to see if you see it?
Marcus is gonna be so mad. Fuck!
It was the same.
It's a
Nobody knows.
The whole place is very, very,
Too
very
shiny.
sparkly. Yes, okay. But there's this egg there. Hoga, can you roll a perception? You're the group's last chance.
Oh my god! No pressure.
So sad.
No pressure.
Oh, 17.
You spot it. Do you say anything?
That's a cute thing over there.
Okay, what?
Look at that.
Do you recognize
Holy
it?
shit!
You say that?
Yes.
Mystic Man doesn't remember.
I'm too tired. What? Oh, I don't get it. I forgot. I put mine in a sieve. What's that? Very cute.
Spider.
I think you probably have a better luck asking like the Prince of Bark something. I can't remember
Can
the
I still
name.
speak in Southern?
No.
No.
No. Nope. On the desk is also this thing. It's a floating thing.
That's not true.
Yeah. It's a floating thing. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Has it been there all this time? We only just noticed.
We just noticed.
Yes, because he's doing some paperwork. He's the secretary.
Oh.
Yeah. So you see this red glow around him, his aura, right? It's powering his telekinesis, the quill. Yeah, so he's just filling in a lot of documents and filing shit with and then whatever that's moving, right, has the same red aura around it lah. Okay, so the whole desk is quite animated. That's why you probably did not see the egg in the first place. Baldwin is Marcus's character.
What?
Oh, you don't know that?
I don't know that.
It's cute.
Who's Baldwin?
I think the kid works here too. I
Yeah.
thought it was a Griffin's egg.
No. It's a part of his
Moonblade.
Moonblade.
I don't know.
You do, but you don't anymore apparently.
You've wiped all memory of
Yes.
Baldwin.
Who is
Yes.
that? He doesn't exist.
Who's that?
Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay, so so Toast asks you. He doesn't sit at the table lah. He stands at the side of the table, but in front of the sofa area, which is where all of you are sitting. And then he asks, how may we assist you today?
Okay. I want to open a embassy for High Forest in this area. How do I go about it?
Do you have the documents?
Is it these documents?
He takes a ruler and he measures the stack of it. Okay, so
It was
you
hard
give
to
it
fill
him.
out. I mean, I have hands.
Do you give it him?
Yeah.
Okay, he takes it, and then
Well, actually, he knows I don't have hands.
yeah, he takes it, and then he just drops everything on the table. Bam! So the egg does this, and then the skull does this. It just bounces a bit, and then it frowns at Toast. Yeah, but it will start to peruse in a bit. Okay, so Toast said, well, give him a moment, let him check it for a bit.
I mean, just one
Would you like some tea?
Yeah, that would be delightful.
Okay, so he goes to make tea. He is the butler after all, and he makes tea for everyone.
Just one more question. If we wanted to open like a booth in the, what's it called?
The market. Merchant tents.
Merchant tent area. It's very expensive, right? So, just for a tiny little place to make a, I don't know, confession booth.
Oh, you would like to set up a tent? Sure, we welcome tents all the time. It's great for business. You have to pay a little bit of a fee though, and we also take commission.
Commission.
9%.
Yes?
How much is the booth credit?
How big is your size?
Tiny. Like the size of
Tiny
Show me your
size.
Yeah, you just show it.
Then he starts to measure it. It's like okay. Then he will calculate. He says that would be 1,900 gold for 3 days.
For one day.
We sell it in packages. I'm sorry. It's 3 days, 1 week, or 10 days.
You just want one day.
You just have to pay the 3-day price. I'm sorry. It's a flat rate.
I only have 1,000 too. I have.
We also take a 5% commission in goods.
We're not selling stuff. I take donation.
Yeah, it's my donation.
What are you selling?
It's a kind of like
Fancy.
thing where she just listens to people's worries and gives them goodwill.
Yes, we can take that too. Whatever you're selling, it's a rule, you see. It has to be 5% commission of whatever it is you're hawking. So if it's food, we'll take 5% of food. If it's slaves, we'll take 5% of slaves. If it's
goodwill,
we'll take 5% of goodwill.
okay, 5% goodwill.
No! I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? Isn't goodwill free?
How does one measure goodwill? How does one take 5% of goodwill?
We'll figure that out later.
Why do I have followers?
It's the children.
Did you stash them somewhere? Why do I
No,
left
they're on
hand
you.
in. Huh?
Oh,
Oh yeah!
They're all on you.
riding on me.
Yeah.
Like now.
Yeah. Nobody bothers.
Guys! We're gonna upload
Toast says, no, that's bullying. His face
Coercion.
muscles, yeah, his face muscles twitch a little bit because one of them's like pulling at his tail.
Oh god.
Oh, that's not comfortable.
And how do you know?
I just do.
He looks suspicious, but he doesn't say anything. Hoga, can you roll 1d4?
The triangle.
Okay, so the scout took 3 hours to read your documents.
Because of the kid, right?
Because of the kid. Yeah. So at one point, right, Finora got very sick of them, so she started gathering them all up. Yeah. And then for some reason they seem to like her, so they are climbing all over her now, and she's just got this. And then they're like all climbing over her, pulling
Like
her
one
face,
thing there,
yeah,
one thing
yeah,
there.
grabbing her horn. She
She
seems fine actually.
Oh, great.
She seems good with children, even though her her face doesn't show it.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, like one of them falls, but she immediately catches them.
Yeah.
While faces still.
Yes. And then her tail, right, is like playing swing with one of them. Yeah. Okay, so this is
Can
what's
I have
happening.
The 5%?
Yeah.
Trade you this time.
And then, so
5% or the 5 persons?
Sorry.
the skull says, okay, everything is done and checked. All you need is a stamp. Then Toast says, oh, okay, so you heard him.
Where's the stamp?
All you need is a stamp.
Where do we get that?
The stamp from your boss.
Right.
It's not here.
Right. Give me a second. I'll call him. Have a seat. Morty?
Oh, do you really want to meet him?
Okay, so he
Duty.
he turns around and then presses a button under the table. So he reaches under the desk and then seems to press something lah, okay? And then from suddenly, right, the table opens in half like this. There's a secret compartment inside. It opens in half and then a ruby shows up. Okay, a ruby this size, the size of your fist. It shows up also on a pedestal and then it beams up. And then the beam is all static. Until this man answers.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, so you see this extremely fat man. He's so fat. He's disgustingly obese and greasy, and he's still stuffing his face. So it's like fried chicken, jam, loaves of bread, and cake, donut. Yeah, pies, steak.
You okay there?
I look away.
Okay.
You can almost smell it though. No, you can't. It's just it's a hologram.
It's a television, not
It's a-
smell-o-vision.
Yeah, so you see this man eating, and he doesn't seem to be looking in your direction until he realizes that something is staring back at him. So he turns and looks at you, and he's like, "Oh, what is it now? Toast? I thought I told you I'm about to have my second breakfast. Oh, third breakfast."
Why hello there?
You're wine. Huh?
Say hello there.
And then, so Samuel sees you and he says, "Whoa! It's the bitch who made me wait 3 days! Why, hello there!"
Never someone I'll be married to.
And then Toast says, "Good evening, master. But isn't it almost supper time now over there for you?" And then Samuel says, "Yes, but I feel peckish, so take breakfast. And then straight to supper." Yeah. So he's just eating. And then he says, "Oh, the bitch has friends. And they're in my office. 1, 2, when you say that, he looks like this. So you see from his whole body, right, just zooms into his head like that, and then there's just one eyeball, a lot of veins and everything, and then he sees Finora just, and then the kid's like, and then a swing, and he's like, "Ooh, they make good slaves. Let's keep them. If the bitch doesn't mind."
Did you give me a stamp?
Stand for what? I don't know. If you want anything else from me, does it mean I have to wait another 3 days?
I don't mind waiting 3 days.
Yum, 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 yum. No, he says he has to wait. Doesn't mean he has to wait another 3 days. For you.
He's not over it.
Yeah, he's sexing you.
Every time he calls him it.
I'm truly sorry for your wait.
Are you really?
Yes. Because my friends broke me out before you happened to get back, so yeah, I didn't plan to escape before you got back. It just kind of happened.
Roll persuasion. Do you pour on your perfume?
I'm not putting on perfume for him.
You can't smell it anyway. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
12.
He says, "Oh, if you say so."
He's like,
He starts stuffing. He continues to stuff his face.
I'm trying to open an embassy for High Forest here.
Oh, interesting. In 3 days?
3 days sound pretty good.
Okay, come back later then.
Let's come back in 3 days.
Tom is like, I'm sorry. He can get a little. You see, he skipped lunch.
I don't believe that, but thank you.
He says, "Tell you what, princess. You can come back in 3 days. I'll make sure you get that stamp for you."
Don't worry, I have a feeling. Yeah, I think it will work out in 3 days' time. What about the food?
we don't have to. Unless you want to trade.
It's
I'm
1,900 gold and
Trade
5%.
in items.
No.
No, I'm sorry. For this, strictly gold only.
If you want.
And 5% commissions.
Do you have a tent where I can trade items? Do you know of a tent where I can trade items in to get money?
Well, for that, you might have to discuss with the merchants outside. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to help you out with that.
Back in 3 days!
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That's gonna become my new catchphrase from now on.
Okay. But it's very actually I'm wondering if there's any way of earning money around here. Like
Yes, there are many ways. It's really
Like-
completely up to you. Do whatever you want.
as in like is that like I don't know, like some
Job seekers.
bounty hunt thing